us.
He knows that.
What is
They
up,
all
mages?
know
It
that.
is I, your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. I
going
welcome you
to
back
wait?
to another episode of Lord of
You think I need to
Skyrim.
send Bolgruff or
You know, I was
something
thinking to
mess-
myself, I'm a high elf.
Message you mean,
What
shoving a
character
soul through his
in
gullet?
all of Skyrim
Taking the
hates
city
the
and
high
leaving
elves
disgrace would make a
more than
powerful
anyone?
statement, don't you think?
And I thought to myself,
Ready to start this war in earnest?
Ulfric Stormcloak.
Soon.
So that brings us to why we're here today. To join his army. That's right,
Ulfric
kids.
was merely a
We're doing the
message to
Civil War
the
quest line again
Whoever we
on the
replace them with, we need
Stormcloak
to
side.
support. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that
So
so?
yeah, we're
Yes.
joining
You were with
Ulfric.
us at Helgen.
You've seen the Imperial
Destined for the
quest
chopping
line,
block, if I'm not mistaken.
so we're going to be hitting up the Stormcloak quest line this time.
A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then.
And the reason why I find this so
Speak
funny
of
again
God,
is the
I'm
fact
always
that
looking for able
I
fighters.
probably personify
Not everyone can
everything
say
that
they made it out of
Ulfric
Helgen.
hates. I am a high elf
Seems we're
wizard,
all branded villains these days.
so I'm going to
long as
become
your
his
criminal
top
past
general.
Stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity. We'll welcome you into our ranks.
We're ready.
Although, to be fair, from a roleplay standpoint, this actually could
Things
make a
didn't
lot of
go right,
sense.
If we could take the city without bloodshed, all
Like a
of that
Thalmor
would be
agent
enough.
actually
People
getting
are behind
into
you.
the
Many I fear
Stormcloaks
still need
Helgen,
convincing.
eh?
could actually make sense, given
Ulfric
as
told us
they
quite
want to
the
play both
story.
sides and keep it
If you made
going.
it through all that, you're likely
And
worth something to me.
Honestly,
But
Ulfric
first,
being
tell me,
alive really helps him
why
out.
does an elf want to fight for Skyrim?
Alright, so you take only Nords. Skyrim is home to more than just Nords. I want to fight the Empire. I'll bleed for the chance to do so.
Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you.
I can handle anything you
That's
throw
what
at
I
me.
like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel.
See, I don't need to back
I'm
him up with
sending you
steel.
to Serpent
I
Stone
shoot lightning
Island.
bolts.
If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's
I do
where
admit,
men
I
have
love the
tested their
Stormcloak
metal for
armor,
ages.
officer armor with the bear head.
It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about. We'll see about.
We're
it.
off to kill the
Let
ice
them
wraith.
Die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is, first, I need to hit the Ragged Flagon. And you might be asking why. Well, I was looking at myself and I'm thinking, you know what? I need a beard! I'm about to do manly stuff with the Stormcloaks. I want a beard. So we're getting ourselves a beard, as I'm pretty sure I got at least 1,000 septums. Decided to do this again, just get myself a little extra levels. Might take some training, help me level up. First, what's my gold? Oh yeah, I got enough gold. Huh! Crap. I'm gonna try not to drown. This is going well. Here in our fancy Archmage robes. Since it's been a little bit, let's take a look at our equipment. Archmage's robes, yas. Got some stuff to sell. Wearing the gloves of the pugilist so I can punch things. I have Croesus. I got a couple of these things on me. Got the Ring of Khajiit. I think my magic regenerates fast enough. I probably don't need the ring. Because I do like moving faster as a mage. Yeah, my magic regenerates fast enough. And I like being fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Go, 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 go. Sonic X!
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Good news.
Hey.
Speak quickly. Change it. I do not practice my art for free. Very well.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna do that. Because whenever you do the face changer, it does take off whatever headgear you're wearing. So it makes sense that since the cowl was a part of the robes itself, it just took everything off me. Alright. Let's get ourselves a manly beard. That does look dashing. Or do I want to go like full, like mage beard? Or can I not do that for an elf? Oh, maybe it won't let me. It's just odd. Maybe elven characters can't get that full beard. Yes, the face sculptor. Don't mind the fact that I'm naked in the sewers now, because that's apparently a thing. We're just gonna deal with it. So I try to find myself a smexy beard. Because, oh, so smexy. Ah, no. There we go. Really not as many fantastic options for beards for elves. So we can't go like the full crazy man beard that I wanted to do. Because I was gonna go like full mage beard. One moment, I'm getting a phone call.
Tell me what you desire. Beauty. Or hideous deformity.
Vekel, you
Nothing
have no
beyond
shame.
must.
I'll get you the rest like I said. I want that hammer.
Okay, we are back. I am terribly sorry. I had to answer that call. I am terribly sorry. Oh yeah, no, Dragonborn just got in the buff. So I did just find out I'm gonna have to, instead of streaming for the full hour like I want to, I'm going to have to try to do this in about half an hour instead. I am really sorry about that. Something pretty bad has come up, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. But I told them, hey, just wait long enough so I can stream half an hour. You know, make it worth it for my followers here. Alright, there shouldn't be anybody here. Okay. We're at least going to get ourselves started. So yeah, again, we're going to do the Stormcloak quest line. From the role-play standpoint, it can make sense. Because, again, it makes sense that a Thalmor is invested in keeping the Civil War going, or invested in Ulfric staying alive. So it would make sense that maybe even a Thalmor could... Oh, dear God, I do not have... Whew. Okay, so I do not have Become Ethereal. Don't die! Okay, we did not die. Yet. I forgot I have not done, like, any main quest line with this guy. So we do not have Become Ethereal. Ooh! Ooh, that was close. Whew! Woo-hoo-hoo! It's okay, I have heal damage. We're able to level up, I think, 3 levels with that, so that's not bad. Alright, so we're heading towards the snacks. Heal damage. Oh, actually, if you think about it, heal damage could be a thing. Die in a hole, Wolfie boy. So here's my thinking on that, and I believe it's actually been exploited in other forms of media, where healing could be negative. For example, maybe using a healing spell on an undead, because undeath is a perversion of life. Healing magic heals living creatures. So in some forms of media, in some lore, it has made sense that healing magic damages undead. Which, for example, we could see perhaps in the Turn Undead spell. Or the Sunfire spell. Interesting ideas there. Or another way healing could be damaging is being healed so much that your body and cells start to replicate out of control, eventually killing you. Like, that could be a way that healing damage can kill someone. Think about it perhaps in the terms of Wade Wilson. You know, Deadpool. his damaged cells from his regenerative ability got replicated. So his body is full of cancer. Because the cancer cells got replicated. And this is the Serpent Stone. So maybe think of it like that. Okay, back to Windhelm. Honestly, it has been so long since I have done the Stormcloak questline, because I almost never side with the Stormcloaks because I think Ulfric is such a trash person. So it will be kind of fun to do this, because my first playthrough of Skyrim, I did do the Stormcloak side of the questline, because like a lot of new players, I went, oh, the Empire tried to... Oh. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, we're going to reload that. So yeah, like a lot of new players, I thought the Empire was evil because they were the ones trying to chop off my head. So I said, well, they must be the bad guys. No, it's a gray area again, depending on where one's thoughts might be. Alright, let's try this again while not keeping the, Oh yeah, we got a lot of Stormcloak stands in the Elder Scrolls community. As I've said before, my reasons for supporting the Empire are very simple. I do believe that the Empire is a United Empire is the best chance at defeating the Thalmor. I do know that the Empire has plans behind the curtain with intentions of taking out the Thalmor, because it's not like they don't think the Thalmor are a threat. They know the Thalmor are a threat. Again, that also might have just been... They're like, well, we need to eliminate the Stormcloaks.
Word is the College of Mages.
And to be fair, I think... now, Skyrim of old could have taken out the Thalmor. Skyrim now could not. Skyrim cannot be on its own. It will be destroyed.
I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official.
Sure.
Ready to take the oath. Before your honor, you must also pledge unswerving loyalty. That's the spirit.
So, honestly, just again, I also think on the Stormcloak side, I understand their desire to be free and independent, and that in itself is a good thing. But I do think Ulfric and a lot of the Stormcloaks are really horrible racists, which in some ways does make sense. The Nords have had a lot of trouble with elves throughout the millennia. I think Ulfric himself is not a good man. I really think that most of this is he wants the power. He's also proven in, for example, the Markarth incident that he is a barbarian. He has no business ruling an entire country. And his treatment of Torrig definitely shows that.
They demand them. By the Nine. We're ahead. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb.
And damn the loot.
I watched a video on the Markarth incident. Ulfric was unnecessarily cruel. And pretty much he rounded people up. Like, if they didn't specifically fight with him during the Markarth incident, when he was freeing Markarth from the Reachmen, it doesn't matter if they were like children or women or old people inside their homes trying to stay out of the fighting. He, according to reports, he slaughtered them. As he said, if you did not fight with me, you are against me. And yes, he did train with the Greybeards. But then he decided to come back. Ulfric did not jive with the way of the voice. He sees the voice as a tool only for combat.
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship once.
So that's really what he sees it as. And of course the Greybeards see the voice as a way to worship. Ulfric is more in line with the ancient Nord tongues. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with how the ancient Nords operated, but oh my god, they made any user of the voice today kind of look like terrible. So I don't think he's a Dragonborn. Quite honestly, just about anyone can learn to use the voice. It takes a long time and a lot of training, that's for sure. But really anyone can learn to use the voice. And again, although varying degrees of power, like I said, and we'll take like King Wulfarth for example, that guy is one of the most talented tongues in history. Like, he was able to do things that just kind of shook the world. And it was so powerful that even in death, he got brought back to Tamriel to help the Empire and still continue to fight in the form known as the Ash King. Wulfgar was a serious dude. The ancient tongues could like shout city gates to pieces. Their shouts could literally change reality. Like, if you guys have the time, look up the video on the 4 demon chieftains from Fudge Muppet. That will tell you what the voice is capable of. Like, it's some serious stuff. And honestly, the voice is almost non-existent today. The average Nord, while they may still have a battle cry power, their use of the Thu'um is just gone. Which is honestly a theme we see with a lot of ancient cultures in Tamriel being a lot different, a lot more advanced. But the things that they could do were just absolutely astounding. Why am I moving this way? Like, I've been doing a lot of research lately, like, on different things of ancient Tamriel. The Merethic era and the First Era, there was so much going on there. So many things that just, the entire time seems like myth instead of fact. Some of it is a little iffy because of the dragon breaks that occurred during those times, especially the dragon break that was supposed to be 1,008 years. Like, that definitely complicated a few things. Those are some grapes. But, like I said, the ancient Nords were incredibly powerful. Like, they actually had a massive empire that spread across parts of High Rock. They took over parts of Morrowind. They were able to get their hands well into Cyrodiil. Like, there was an ancient Skyrim empire, which, quite honestly, rivaled even the empire of today. Although the empire today is not doing as fantastic after the White Gold Concordant and the Great War.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave
But
me alone.
it's still impressive.
I don't have time for this.
Like I said, if you have time, look up these kinds of videos. Fudge Muppet is an incredible channel, along with their sister channel, Drumora, who are one of the Fudge Muppet creators, has his own channel. He is mostly a Daedrologist focus. So things like the different species of Daedra, different planes of Oblivion, different Daedric princes, things like that. Really, these are fantastic things to look into. You die now. I know there's more of them. But where? Yes, I will. I think there's something in my waist. You ever get that poking feeling? But yeah, honestly, absolutely incredible. The things that I have learned. Tamarielic history is absolutely amazing. And they have put so much work into their lore and so much work into this world. It's honestly a crime to not research it. And there are so many things that I would love to see brought into the games. Some things that were in games that people just honestly forgot about. Because, hey, I mean, Elder Scrolls has kind of been a thing for at least 30, 35 years. Oh, hey! Well, that didn't go too well for him. And like I said, I've learned a lot. And I'm going to keep learning. Talos was a Dragonborn, yes. Although there are some theories that he was actually a fraud. No, it's okay. I'm glad when people ask questions. One of the things that I really get into is lore. And the mythos of the games I'm really in. And with, like, the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, Bethesda's put so much into their worlds that there's just a lot to learn. And they've made it so intricate and interesting. I love answering questions about what I know. Quite honestly, our cashier at work, I gave him the brain dump on a lot of stuff and kind of melted it a little bit. Like, there is so much to talk about. Like, dear God, we bring up Kim, the different Kalpas. Hell, bring up Lig and see what happens. Brains melt over Lig. I hear wolves. So, I'll be honest, I'm running around and just kind of giving a lore dump because of the shortened video this time. Because I still want to be able to do something, and I didn't want to end, like, 10 minutes ago. Ooh, I know there's a wisp mother around here. So we're just kind of doing a little exploring, a little learning. Oh, hello! Burn, fool! I take your stuff. Like I said, take the time to look into this stuff. The Epic Nate 315 and Fudge Muppet are my two favorite channels to get information from. Drew Mora I count as part of Fudge Muppet, since it is kind of the same guy. He's in both channels. But there's so much lore, so many different things that have not been represented in the games that I would love to see in these games. I would love to see represented, because this is some huge stuff. Like, if we were to bring up like topics like the Wild Hunt, or the creation of the Khajiit, and how they maintain the lunar lattice, or even the different discussions on who's an Aedra, who's a Daedra, could this Daedra be an Aedra, or even topics like who are the Magna Gi, things like that. There's just so much to talk about. How did I end up over here? We're going on a bridge. I'm gonna kill that bear. The bear deserves it. So yeah, never be afraid to ask questions. I will always answer it the best I can. If I don't have the answer, I will find the answer. Although you do have to remember one thing about the Elder Scrolls universe is some things are not explained. In the words of Todd Howard, it's an RPG. It's a fantasy game. there's supposed to be mysteries that you can't solve. But he wants us talking about it. And also, as he says, sometimes it just works. And it's true. That kind of is the personification of a few things in the Elder Scrolls universe. It just works. And it's beautiful. So, always interesting things to learn. I often, when I'm at work, I'm allowed to have an earbud in my ear. So I'm often just... Ooh, honey. I'm often just, like, playing different lore videos in my ear while I'm trying to work. Great fun. So I'm just learning different stuff while I'm cleaning and checking people out and taking care of stuff. Always fun to do. Burn, fool! I got you! I am your lightning-bound god! It's true. I ring your chimes, fools! Oh, out of range, huh? Not for long. That is fun. I like doing that. So yeah, with that, it is coming up on that marker. I do have to go. I'm very sorry about that. But I'll try to stream something before work tomorrow. You know, keep you guys occupied and happy. Also, dear God, I think my voice is going. Ugh. I don't feel nice. So until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. Again, sorry that I have to cut this short. Unfortunately, real life is a thing. And I must do what I must do. Always great to see you, Kiva. Always happy to see my regulars. Until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. Reminding you guys to stay frosty, and I will see you in the next video.